It made his betrayal about my inadequacy instead of his character. Realizing that his cheating wasn't about me being insufficient or unlovable started to loosen the grip of the fear that had been controlling me. I couldn't prevent betrayal by being perfect or watching carefully. I could only choose partners with integrity and trust myself to recognize red flags. And my current boyfriend had shown me over and over that he had integrity, even when it was hard, even when the truth was painful to share. A few weeks after that conversation with Gage about my ex's choices, I'm sitting in our living room when my boyfriend's phone buzzes on the coffee table. The screen lights up with a text from someone named Derek. I glance at it without thinking, then realize I don't feel the usual spike of anxiety. My hands don't reach for the phone. My mind doesn't start spinning worst-case scenarios about who Derek might be or what the message could mean. I just sit there, staring at the phone until the screen goes dark again, and notice the absence of that familiar panic. The compulsion that used to control me is just gone, like a switch flipped somewhere in my brain. When my boyfriend comes back from the kitchen with 2 mugs of tea, I tell him his phone went off. He picks it up, reads the message, and mentions casually that Derek wants to grab lunch next week. I nod and take my tea, feeling this quiet victory settle in my chest. The therapy work is actually changing something fundamental in how I respond to triggers. I'm not just managing my anxiety better. I'm becoming someone who doesn't automatically assume betrayal when a phone buzzes. That weekend, we're sitting at the kitchen table with our laptops, looking at flights for next year's California trip. He scrolls through dates and prices while I pretend to work on emails, but really I'm just watching him. His face is relaxed in a way it never is when he talks about Maya or the anniversary. He finds a good fare and adds it to his cart, then looks up at me with this expression I can't quite read. He asks if I'd be comfortable staying with Maya's parents instead of getting a hotel this time. The question catches me off guard. I know what he's really asking. He wants to bring me deeper into this tradition, to make me part of the annual ritual instead of just an observer. Maya's parents have their own guest room and they've mentioned it before, but he's always declined.